everyone and Madam Rosila. My name is Nadia Rahmatul Malik, matrix number 287307. I am currently studying in Bachelor of Science Economics in semester 1. Today I will discuss about Introduction of Mathematical Economics. So let's go! In this video, I will discuss about topic first, concavity, second, marginal cost and interpretation, third, revenue, cost and profit function. First question is, determine where the function fx equal to x cubed minus 6x squared plus 18x minus 15 is concave upward and where it is concave downward. To make sure whether the value is concave upward or concave downward, you need to identify it. For concave upward, you need to make sure that the function is more than 0 and the sign of function is positive. For the concave downward, you need to make sure the function is less than 0 and the sign of function is negative. Before you answer this question, you need to know 3 steps. First, use the first and second derivative. Second, let function of second derivative equal to 0 to find the interval. And last, identify the sign of function. The function that given is x cubed minus 6x squared plus 18x minus 15. So, first step, you need to find the first derivative, which is you will get 3x squared minus 12x plus 18. After that, you differentiate the answer to find the result of a second derivative, which is you will get 6x minus 12. And then, let function equal to 0. So, in this video, you can see that the value of s is equal to 2. From that, you can get two interval, which is first, negative infinity 2, and second, to infinity. So, after you get the interval, you need to make this table to decide whether which interval is concave upward and which interval is concave downward. First is negative infinity 2. The test point that we use is 1, and after you insert the number to the function of a second derivative, you will get negative 6, which means the sign of function is negative. So we already know that if the sign of function is negative, it is concave downward. For the second interval, which is to infinity, the test point that we use is 3. After we insert the number into the function of a second derivative, we will get 6. And the sign of a function is positive. So that means this interval is concave upward. So the result of the question is concave upward is on interval to infinity because the function is more than 0, and concave downward is on interval negative infinity 2 because the function is less than 0. The next question is, suppose that the cost function for a manufacturer is given by C function equal to 0.000001x cubed minus 0.003x squared plus 5x plus 1000. Describe the behavior of the marginal cost function. The first question is find the marginal cost function. To find the marginal cost function, you need to use first derivative because marginal cost equal to C prime. After you differentiate the C function that was given, you will get the result of first derivative, which is 0.000003x squared minus 0.006x plus 5. The second question is describe the behavior of the marginal cost function, whether concave upward or concave downward. Prove your answer. To find this answer, we need to use first derivative and second derivative. The result of second derivative after we differentiate from the first derivative is 0.000006x minus 0.006. After we equal this function to 0, we will get a value of s, which is 1000. So the interval of this function is negative infinity 1000 and 1000 infinity. For the first interval, which is negative infinity 1000, the test point that I use is 500. After we insert the number to the function, we will get negative 0.003, which is the sign of function is negative. So that means the concave of this interval is concave downward. For the second interval, which is 1000 infinity, the test point that I use is 2000. And after insert the number to the function, the result is 0.006, which is the sign of the function is positive. So that means it is concave upward. Answer of this question is concave upward is on interval 1000 infinity because the function is more than 0, and concave downward is on interval negative infinity 1000 because the function is less than 0. The last question is, a company has established that the revenue function in the ringgit measure is Rs equal to 2x cubed plus 40x squared plus 8x, and the cost function in the ringgit measure is Cs equal to 3x cubed plus 19x squared plus 80x minus 800. The first question is, find the level of the production that will yield a maximum profit for the company. The formula to find the profit is Rs minus Cs. So we will get negative x cubed plus 21x squared minus 72x plus 800. After that, we differentiate the function to get the first derivative, which is negative 3x squared plus 42x minus 72. And then we factorize the function to get the two levels of production, which is x equal to 12 and x equal to 2. Next, we differentiate the first derivative to get the second derivative, which is negative 6x plus 42. And then we test the critical value into the second derivative, which the result of negative 30 is the value of 12 and the result of 30 is the value of 2. So that means negative 30 is maximum and 30 is minimum. So the answer is the level of production that will yield a maximum profit for the company is 12 because the function is less than 0. The second question is, find the price per unit to maximize the profit. First, we use the profit function and insert the value of maximum level, which is 12, and we will get 1232. So to get the price per unit, we use the result of profit function, which is 1232, and divide with 12, and then we will get 102.67 cents. So the price per unit to maximize the profit is Rm 102.67 cents. And that's all from me. Thank you.